Matt Prater has been around a long time. Will get us started here. And off we go here at Arrowhead. Here's Smith to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent. To start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
They go play action now. Murray. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Murray will throw. That thrown short, caught by Ryman. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
To throw again is Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Roseboom. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their 1st points of the game.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Here's Bennett. That'll be taken in. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he will get into the end zone. DeMarcus Robinson. Touchdown, Rams.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1, What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return is Greg Dortch. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Christian Roseboom there on the tackle. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Murray. Now he takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. That one good for 26 yards. On the handoff, it's Connor. He'll take it into the red zone. It's at the 19. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Murray. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down. To the air, it's Bennett. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. So after one, 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll go with Williams.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Bennett. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. The motion man is Nakua. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Stetson Bennett, touchdown LA. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
Here comes DJ Dallas on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw is Murray. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. 1st down throw for Murray. Pass right side, that's Ryman. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll run out of the gun, and this is Connor. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Murray now. He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a 1st.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have the Cardinals' 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. Off-balance throw. It's complete.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. It's the quarterback with a sneak. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find an opening, but too good in the middle from the defense. They stop this up, and now it is 4th down. They'll run it here, and it's Connor. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, They've shoved him backwards. They go play action for Murray. That is caught by the tight end. Tip Ryman. Touchdown, Arizona. Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals are on the board. It's now 14-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10. To throw is Bennett. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots, even though they weren't able to.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far. You're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. They go play action with Murray. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. He runs with it, and he will score. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Prater's extra point is good. And the Cardinals will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Bennett to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out Second half is underway. From out of the end zone, it's DJ Dallas. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
They'll run. It's Williams. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. One more time for Williams. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. His last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. This one caught just past the pylon. DeMarcus Robinson. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Cardi now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Rams have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. DJ Dallas now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Play action. It's Murray. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Play action now. It's Murray. He's got his tight end. That's Ryman. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down. Murray will throw.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to have a Cards first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run with Connor. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Murray. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Arizona. Greg, there's nothing like a quarterback who can take a play that's not in the playbook and bring it to life and bring it to the end zone for a touchdown.
These are the most difficult plays for a defense to defend because you think you do everything right. You have all the receivers covered. You're able to force the quarterback off his initial spot, but sometimes you just can't teach athlete, Mike. And in this case, he said, all right, there's nowhere to go with the ball. I'm just going to tuck it and do it myself.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the carry, it's Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Off he goes. And he will score again. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Now Prater to tack on the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cardinals go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's Bennett. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. A short one here, caught by McBride. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Here's Murray to throw. And that is incomplete. Tip Ryman, the tight end, was the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down. And this one online. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So Prater now, after the made field goal, back out to kick off. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Bennett. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Now Bennett. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The motion man is Nakua. He's going to run it.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is. To the air, it's Bennett. Here's a screen set up to Williams. On the move, past the 40. And he'll be taken down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Bennett. He's going to look deep. Going to Cup.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Kyren Williams, the intended receiver there. And now it's 4th down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to
That is caught. What a throw. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Rams. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. Dortch now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They go play action now. Murray. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Williams.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
This is 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man is Robinson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Here's 2nd down. Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop for no gain.
Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. on the ground, Williams. And he will power his way into the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, L.A. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Big spot for the Rams as they'll try to add a two-point conversion now. They'll drop to throw. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for two. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Connor. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Working out of the gun, Murray. He's going to keep it himself. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Cardinals first down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Murray now on second down. Taking off. Murray, the former baseball player, knows how to slide. And he does it here after picking up the first down. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game. Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
So it's a win here for the Rams. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.